Hey guys, I don't know why I decided to record at 12:30, but I'm doing it anyways. It's pretty early in the morning, but we're still gonna be making this tier list, so yeah, we're gonna be ranking every Nullscape curse. Okay, let's just start off with these two. These are just free upgrades. Lowered gravity can mess up divers sometimes, but one gift magnet fixes it, so it's fine. Scattered gifts, it's not difficult to deal with. It just slows down gift collection a lot, and it's really annoying. Weaker jump pads, depends where you're at, because earlier in the game, it's definitely a bit of a nuisance, but later in the game, it's definitely worth picking over some harder curses. So I would rather have it than scattered gifts. So, there. Yeah. Saber Ring. Oh. Gosh, this is you want this as a really late game pick. It can spawn up to like 8 enemies, and that's definitely a bit of a nuisance during collapse. That's about like 0.003 gift gain per enemy if it spawns the max, which it can be dangerous. So, I don't think it's too bad. I'm gonna put it below Scatter Gift. Bigger Trip Mines is easy. A lot of people say it's down here. I don't really see it. It makes the Trip Mines easier to see. Yes, it is a bit annoying for a diver, I'll say that, but like, it makes it kind of easier for a lot of people. And double trip mines. The first stack, does this tier list have 2 stacks? No, it doesn't. But first stack of double trip mines, medium. Second stack is either dangerous or just straight up. Yeah, what are you doing if you pick 2 stacks? So I'm gonna go medium with the single stack. High roller, pretty easy. I'm gonna put it below or above. Yeah. High roller, just don't use Alter Chance later game. I mean, if you get tweaked dodge, you might as well if you're good enough to deal with it. So tweaked dodge goes here. It's fine. Fake count. Why would you want this? Okay, it's not dangerous, but it is obscuring important information. And it can be very vital to know how close to collapse the run is getting, or like the level's getting. And yeah, if you don't know, then it can be especially dangerous because everybody could go and lose expecting, and it just actually. Do I want to put in dangerous? I don't know. I'll come back to it later. Lap 2. Okay. Get it. Purify it later. Late game, this is a straight up just run ender, but up before you purify it, it is an upgrade, and you basically need it. So it's not necessary. Like these two, most runs will have these 2 as essentials. Lap 2 is very necessary for most / a lot of runs. Fragile gifts. I don't know. The whole reason lap 2 is good is because of decreased collapse speed. This increases collapse speed, so it makes collapse more difficult. So I can see where it's not too bad. You know, I'm putting it down there for now. Nothing. Okay, so nothing is another economy curse that you should purify. So we're just gonna pretend you don't purify it. If you don't purify it, it's a run under. If you're not that skilled, like if your lobby's like full of rank 100s, then you'll be fine. And actually, it can be somewhat good for economy, and it really helps. You just purify these later, and yeah, it's fine. And excuse me, sorry, it's late. I don't know why I'm recording at this time. Jackpot's fine, unless it's oops, all flesh. I'll put it bottom of easy. I might do it. Barrow Trauma. Okay, hot take on Barrow Trauma. here, because if you touch a trip mine, I mean a sea mine, and you're in a bad position, you're just gonna get flung into the void and die. Minefield, if you don't have arrow trauma, then this is just a medium. It's kind of like double trip mines. If you have arrow trauma, it's a bit more difficult. Beacon Mirage. Oh god. So, we're putting this one at dangerous, because Beacon Mirage, if it spawns in a high-rise, you're just completely screwed the fuck. It's so over for you. Imagine this was Savory Ring too, a bunch of just random things spawn, like a bunch of Voidbound Guardians, Scrap Maws, I don't know, War Ringing, it's easy. It's just easy. Mighty Gong, less easy, but still easy. Concussion, why would you want this? Not being able to jump is... We're just gonna put Fake at the top of dangerous, because like, for now, I might move it later, if I feel like it. Not being able to jump is dangerous, why would you want this? Bigger Marts, top of medium, it's not, actually, here, it's not too bad. If you have bigger Marts, don't get Mart Infection, vice versa, so you have Mart Infection. These two curses together are really dangerous. But otherwise, it's not too terrible. I'll put it here. I wouldn't want this. Mart Slide, why would you want this? I picked it once in a run with a few, like a trio or squad once. It wasn't too bad until it like knocked me out of the void. And if one other person had a beacon, it would have just killed the run there. Okay, Pacifier. A lot of people hate this curse. If you have Tantrum, do not get it. If you have Baby before the first graded curse pick, or like, you think you might get Tantrum in this curse is really bad. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, Problem Child, not too bad. It's not that bad. I'm just gonna put it top of medium. Or, why is it double? I feel like, yeah, that's better. Okay, Scorched Earth, pretty easy. Medium, even, I would put it. Would I rather have Minefield? I mean, without the arrow trauma, I'd rather have Minefield, so. Tough. Yeah, I think that's good. Bigger Blast, just one tier above Scorched Earth. They're pretty, I mean, it's not too terrible, especially for the later game. Okay, this one is Closer Husk. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too familiar with Husk ones. The Husk ones are mostly easy, though that's why Husk curses are really not that bad, and that, I'd rather have Further Husk. Husk curses are not that bad, and that is why Husk is meta for extreme mode. Yeah, it makes sense, basically. Taller Husk, I think here's good. Husk Express, okay, now, some of the Husk curses are a bit difficult. I saw a guy say that this one just adds kill boxes, so I'm gonna put it at, yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Conga Line, I see a lot of runs pick this. If you have like Taller Husk, Taller Husk isn't that bad, but like, you know, there's like 20 trillion Husk, it's annoying. The Husk Express is definitely worse, so we're gonna go, not above passing, bottom of medium. Random Husk is pretty easy, it just like adds an offset, which if you're past level 15, this is like free. Okay, Overtuned. Gosh, this one is pretty dangerous. If you touch Bell, you just die. So I'm gonna put it at bottom of difficult. Spring Loaded. What are you doing if you pick this curse? I'm gonna be so honest. This curse flings you up in the sky, slows down gift collection by a ton, and then you'll often just get flung into the sky And they're freaking annihilated in there, so layer meat, okay. Paired with another certain curse, it's a run-under, but on its own, it's like, I don't know, like, here. Okay, blighted jump pads. This is basically free. Camouflage. I almost feel the same way. It's not too bad. Shotgun. Why would you get this? Oh my gosh, don't get shotgun. I'm gonna put it below concussion. Ambush. I don't like this curse. It's pretty annoying. I'll put it below I'll put it below Passy. Accurate Telefragger, this one's kind of free. I'll put it bottom of easy. Lost Embers, extremely annoying on anything that isn't casual. But, again, it's not too bad. I'm gonna put it top of medium. Burning Bouquet, you know what juggling is, it's like where you have to deal with multiple enemies at once, and it's so annoying, and just, ugh, sometimes random stuff will kill you when you're not expecting it, so this one makes it harder to juggle, but a lot of people say it's free for some reason. I'm gonna put it below. I'm gonna put it above Ambush. Shoot. Blade of Carousel, no, Blade of Carousel. Wait, no, I'm sorry, it is late for me. I go to bed early this time, I'm a wimp. You wouldn't want to deal with this. This is annoying, but like, you know, it's kind of funny sometimes. Put it right there. Deadly Melody. This one is entirely dependent on what type of lobby you're in. I once joined a 50-player extreme lobby, and everybody was joking about Deadly Melody, and there was a developer, and they actually got it, and then cadence just freaking exploded everywhere, and everybody died. And our Party Plus lobbies, especially like Party Plus lobbies where like people are dying constantly, and there's a lot of purgatory, and people dying in Party Plus lobbies. This one is not good, and is very dangerous, so. But it depends. I'm gonna put it bottom and difficult. One less choice. Oh my gosh. It really depends. On ones that depend, you know what, you want to make like a separate tier. Early game equals nah. Actually, we don't need to make a separate tier. One less choice. Really depends when you get it. And for that, I'll say, if I put it above Barotrauma, everybody's gonna kill me. So I'm gonna put it here at the bottom of difficult. Inverse Collapse, this one is mostly free. It does mess up the economy to an extent, so I'll put it at the bottom of easy. All of these, I'd rather prefer inverse over everything here. Void Implosions, same way I'd put it. I'd rather have double trip mines. Yeah, there. Oblivion, what the fuck are you doing if you pick this? Celestial run and you pick this before 35, you are killing your own run. Because you realize, okay, pretend the Bolivian's the player and this bigger blast is the plan. So say they get on a sea mine and they blast themselves up, but then they just get friggin' struck in the sky and down. No, it's a run ender. A lot of cases, it's not good. Okay, I don't like juggling with Razor Bloom, so I'm gonna put it at the bottom of medium. Self-explanatory. Why? Trap card, am I right? Okay, paired with Barotrauma, I don't like these. I prefer Razor Bloom over Run, I'm gonna be so honest. Actually, no, I know I don't. What am I talking about? This can be dangerous, I'll admit. I prefer it over most of these, though. Hollow tiles. What are you doing if you pick this? What are you doing? Hollow tiles it slows down. It's kind of like spring loaded in a way. Okay, just sure. This curse is not in the game anymore. But if it was, it would be a run ender. Mass infection. It's a bit annoying to deal with, but it's definitely easier than one less choice. Okay, malfunction. I don't know. Is it weird to say razor bloom is like slightly easier to deal with than malfunction? Because like I feel like malfunction is just like what did it stop and then move on. While razor bloom forces you to move in a different direction entirely. I don't know. Uh, would I rather up? I'm gonna put it above conga line. Not it's hot take. Ballet of blades. What are you doing? Um, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, you guys gotta hear me out here. The standard placements for bombardment are complete bullshit. And they will kill so many people. While ballet is just difficult to deal with. Actually, yeah. Okay. Alright, now starting for all the funny curses. So, wait. Let's tweak this tier list a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is. Let's move this down. Merge slide here. Beacon Mire is pretty dangerous. Okay. Spring loaded. I don't know. Okay, I might tweak this later, but this is the tier list for now. Okay, now for all the funny curses. Self-explanatory. Slash chaos curses. Self-explanatory. I think that's good. Okay. Where's Husk? I mean, it's not too terrible if you just never go back. Yeah, I don't know. This blue cadence. Muted is gosh, it's pretty dangerous. Don't touch me. Top of dangerous. Honestly. I don't know what this does, but I assumed it gives you the overtuned effect from instruments, which is, I guess, difficult. I'll put it below Bell. This is basically free. This is just less stairs. I think this is literally an upgrade. This is not an upgrade. Trip Nukes is not an upgrade. But you know what you're. Wait, is this Trip Nukes? I don't. This might be Trip Nukes, but if it is Trip Nukes, then it's not too terrible late game. I don't know what this one does. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm just gonna guess medium for the fun of it. What are you doing, Rare? Don't pick Soy Retro. Isn't this like a bad flesh curse? I'm just gonna put bottom of this. I played with this. It's not too bad. This guy stares at you, and it's funny. So I'm gonna go top of medium. Flip tiles, you don't want this. What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna assume difficult. I don't know what this is either. Teledancer, my goat. Teledancer is the best upgrade ever. Isn't this like a scrap mod curse? Like efficient coolant? I'll go here then. Uh, yeah. I think this is a nil curse. I've never even played with nil before. I'm gonna guess medium. Could be worse. Okay, this is the tier list. I'll probably edit this in the morning. Yeah. Goodbye, y'all.